Welcome. You are watching RK Ultra. Today is May 28th, 2025, and we got a lot of things going on in this world today. To kick things off, let's announce our guest, Tyler.
Hello.
Oh,
Every week.
I know, disappointing, right? Hey, but you know what? He's here. He's here to provide commentary, and I hear he's got science for us later. But today, we're gonna cover a few topics. I'm gonna start with the 2025 Bitcoin conference because I like money, and so does Michael Saylor, BlackRock, and Donald Trump. So apparently, this conference has been going on every year for quite some time. I mean, the first time it apparently was in like a parking garage, and now it's got over 30,000 attendees and 5,000 companies and 400 speakers all at this place at the Venetian Convention Center in Vegas.
Oh, the Venetian.
Yeah, the Venetian is a nice place.
It's like a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Vegas makes me want to go and do some sin.
Looks like you were tasting something
Oh,
that you should have tasted.
Tasting sin.
I could tell you were thinking of a name. It was weird.
Yeah, I've been incredibly too sober lately, and all I can think of is sin. Anyway, the keynote speakers for this were Donald Trump Jr., son of my hero. David Sachs, he's the crypto czar for America right now, and he's also the one claiming that Elizabeth Warren was the one signing the auto pen for Joe Biden.
Wow.
Yeah, but also, we have a CEO of BlackRock spoke, and J.D. Vance is set to speak tomorrow. There's a lot of things going on that they're announcing. Senator Loomis announced a Bitcoin Act bill, which is set to be introduced to Congress in the following week. And if it goes through, it proposes that the U.S. buy $1 million dollars worth of Bitcoin for a strategic reserve. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 1 million Bitcoin. Oh, yeah, that was $1 million worth of Bitcoin. There is not 1 million Bitcoin. There's only 21. Wow. No comment? All right. I guess I'll move on to the real news. To the real news of this conference. To the big news. Steak and Shake.
Oh, okay, now we're talking.
Now we're talking, right?
Now you've got piqued my
you
interest.
fat fucks, now you're paying attention. Money, Bitcoin, yeah, what's a blockchain? Steak and Shake reported saving 50% on payment processing fees by accepting Bitcoin, showcasing practical crypto use in everyday business.
Yeah, they're just slowly creating a one world currency.
Yeah, well, this is smart. It's like,
Well,
you know, this digital gold that there's only so much of. Buy a milkshake.
What's the menu gonna look like? Like 0.000001, you get a soda.
Yeah, no, I have no idea how that's going to work, but apparently they are releasing like a Bitcoin burger. There's like actually some menu like items that are gonna be Bitcoin themed coming up.
What's gonna piss me off is the wave of that is actually gonna be pretty big, just because everybody's gonna want a fucking Bitcoin burger.
Like, I just want to know how they're gonna like make the Bitcoin burger taste. What kind of toppings are they? Like, what do you think a Bitcoin should taste like? How are you gonna sell this?
Yeah, I don't know what a blockchain tastes like.
Gotta ask Tony.
My question is, I hope that you just can't buy this burger without Bitcoin. I hope they do not accept fiat currency at all. Like, you try to pay in dollars, and they're like, no.
you bring in the bumper of your fiat.
Yeah.
They're like, no.
Oh no, you have to send us Bitcoin from your Coinbase account to get this burger. It's the only way.
Sorry, crackhead. What's your Bitcoin wallet look like?
Michael Saylor also made a great speech because, you know, he's crazy. And they had this promotion going on, which I thought was fucking insane, where they had a QR code and they were saying like, oh, just send us 0.1 Bitcoin and we'll send you 0.2 Bitcoin. I'm like, that sounds like a scam. It's like $10,000 worth of Bitcoin.
Was it a scam?
It might have been.
like the oldest fucking scam in the book. Didn't they used to play that? What's that MMO game where you give them 5 gold bars and they'll send you 10 back and they
Just
scam
never
the
do
shit
it.
out of kids?
That happens in every
Every-
MMO.
Yeah, that's what I'm
MMO
saying. But
ever.
you start on the very first one. People are retarded.
So was it a scam? Did we
Yeah,
see
yeah.
any results?
See, actually, I'm not even sure. See, I wasn't gonna do it because 0.1 Bitcoin is like $10,000. It's not, it's not.
But
I-
what you
I
said?
was-
Michael Saylor backed this.
See, I'm actually wondering.
We don't
if-
know the
if- if
results.
I was watching a scam YouTube channel. Actually, now that I think about it,
Oh my!
because I was watching another one that had just the live conference, and then there was another one that had parts of the live conference, and then they just had this part in, which I didn't see in the last. So I bet.
Look at that.
I think someone's.
Dude, there's probably a lot of creative
Yeah.
AI made videos to scam you, to make you invest incorrectly, to make you send your Bitcoin into weird dark web.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into that
organizations.
because I was half alive the whole day, just kind of dying on the couch because I got up so early. And I know at one point I was watching the real Bitcoin conference, but I don't know what the hell I was merging it with. So maybe I'll do a little more research before I tell everyone to send this QR code 0.1 Bitcoin and they'll get 0.2 back.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'll give you mine. I'll give you my Bitcoin.
You
now
don't
to
have
send
no
it to.
Bitcoin.
yeah, let's pull up the QR code now.
Yeah, let's pull it up. Yeah, send it to my. It just goes right to my Robinhood.
Exactly.
That's a good idea. Whoa, no, don't say that out loud.
Yeah, do not condone that.
No, I would never.
All right, what other scams do you have?
What other scams do I have? Canada becoming the 51st state.
That sounds kind of cool
Sounds
in my eyes.
I mean, I don't know. Apparently, Donald Trump posted something today. I told Canada, which very much wants to be part of our fabulous Golden Dome system, that it will cost $61 billion if they remain a separate but unequal nation.
Jesus.
Love it. But will cost $0 if they become our cherished 51st state. They are considering the offer. And a lot of people say this is a troll, but there's actually part of Alberta that actually did try to secede before. And I don't know about all of Canada, but there's some people. I wonder about this one. Because I wonder if he's just doing it just to piss off Canadians. Because I don't think they're going to become the 51st state. And, every time he says this, they only get angrier. What do you think? Do you think that Canada should become the 51st state?
I just think of South Park every time. Nah, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, guy. I won't be part of America, buddy.
No, I think it would be cool. Whatever. And then we'll take Greenland, and then we'll take Iceland.
You'll take the
They can keep Mexico.
Yeah.
Have that.
Yeah, we'll go up to the North Pole. We'll take that, and then we'll go down to Antarctica, and we'll take that.
I saw one
I'm cool
meme.
with this.
I saw one meme that was like, can we just swap California with Japan?
Whoa.
Because it's about the same size. I'm like, fuck yeah, that'd
That'd
be
be cool.
great, actually.
Go over to Japan.
Japanifornia,
No, we'll just take Japan.
Yeah, it'll be the cherished
We'll buy it.
52nd state.
Yeah.
Mars is going to be the 53rd.
Oh, Japan and America, the same thing now?
And then I want to go straight to Liberia. Take that.
Antarctica, we'll probably already have that, really.
Yeah, well, duh.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't need Haiti.
No, they can keep that. I'll take Cuba.
Oh, yeah, Cuba's great.
Cuba's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get it. They understand how shitty communism is.
All right, well, let's talk about world domination. What else?
What else? So, what do we want to move on to next, RJ?
Yeah. So, some interesting updates on the JFK assassination. There's a new interview going around with the doctor, Dr. Don Curtis. He was in the ER the night that JFK was shot, and he was there to help examine and help the other doctors that were working on him. And this new Federal Secrets Task Force did an interview with him, and it's significant because he basically explains that, like, through the wounds that he observed on JFK, it doesn't make sense. Like, the evidence isn't there to quantify Lee Harvey Oswald as being the only shooter. So basically, he's implying that there was a second shooter. There's no way that the bullet only came from one direction because basically there was a small neck entry wound and a large rear head wound, which suggests a shot from the front. And they basically, in the Warren Commission, they said that the shots came from the back, but he's saying that there was a shot from the front. So it was coming from both directions. So that it basically implies there was multiple shooters on the location and kind of just throws some gasoline on this fire.
Yeah, that supports the second shooter on the grassy knoll theory.
Yeah, where were you?
Oh, I was just probably getting put in a tissue and thrown away. I was not around.
I think it was the doctor that did this. That I think he was on the grassy knoll earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like, all right, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
it's like guilt coming out.
No, it definitely wasn't Lyndon Baines Johnson and his group of assassins that he was literally known for like having like interactions with assassins.
Yeah, and George Bush Sr. was the director of the FBI at the time, so obviously he's in the clear.
Yeah, duh.
There's no way that.
Why would he want him dead?
Yeah,
But let's pull up this interview. I got like a 2-minute clip. Basically, you can listen to this extremely old man try to explain his memory of the day JFK was assassinated.
I saw it with my good eye.
Them commies around. President's coming through.
That was the hour my glasses were at Lens Crafters, but
There we go.
Then first struck President Kennedy before he got out from under the tree that prevented the window shooter from shooting. Then, and we know that because the Zapruder film showed President Kennedy holding his throat in real distress when the Zapruder film started, and he had already been shot, and that wound to his throat would have killed him. It did kill him because we know from the tracheostomy that we had to do that the bullet to his throat obstructed the trachea, and so he had taken his last breath before that. Also, the bullet that struck President Kennedy in the temple killed him also because he just removed about a third of his brain. And the part of the brain that it removed was in the posterior part of the brain.
Yeah, I'm going to make...
And that is the area of the brain that controls the parasympathetic and the automatic nervous system. And so the two bullets that came from the Conley, from the window, one struck Conley, and it's the only thing that it did. It went in Conley's shoulder, went through his chest, came out of his chest, into his left wrist, into his left leg. And that indicates that the bullet was coming from the north, going southeast, southwest, and that bullet was only for Governor Conley. The other bullet that came out was this other one here. Then that would have been the magic bullet. That's the one that went in the president's back. And the Warren Commission then wanted to choose that bullet to be the magic bullet, which went through the top of his head. Now that's essentially what I wanted to say.
Okay. And that was, how many bullets did you say? 3 or 4?
That were fired?
Yes, sir.
4.
All right.
Oh,
There you go.
I worked for that one.
The whole the whole glorious speech.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I know we probably shouldn't be laughing about an assassination, but yeah, it's interesting that they waited so long until he's this old and like he had like this is the way he's communicating. This is how old he is before they basically pull this into the mainstream.
Oh, they never wanted this shit to come out. They everyone else that's been involved with this is dead.
And so basically, like what he was saying is exactly what I said, is that there were 2 shooters from the evidence of the wounds that were on JFK. And he was there, he saw them, and he's like, oh, this is bullshit. I mean, Lee Harvey Oswald was quoted saying that he was just a patsy. He said this.
Is that before the mobster ran up and fucking shot him?
Nightclub owner Jack Ruby. Yeah, he just shot him, and then Jack Ruby went to jail and was visited by a known MK Ultra doctor. Then he mysteriously died in jail.
Wow, that's actually pretty fucked.
It's all on the up and up. Everything's
Jesus.
legit.
Yeah, it's like,
Anyone watching like the original video too, like it's very obvious that Kennedy's head explodes in the wrong direction. I mean, I don't know what the right direction your head is to explode in, but I mean where that bullet apparently the way it moved, like there's no way he was shot from where Oswald was.
yeah, so like apparently like he goes forward and then goes back. And like yeah, so it doesn't look right. And not only that, right after the assassination happened, like the film was seized immediately by the CIA. And then like years later it was released, but they had edited it.
Oh, God. That
Yeah.
fucking sounds terrible.
Kennedy's brain was also confiscated, like his body or whatever, his head. Apparently, the CIA had that too, and wouldn't really allow any more autopsies after that.
What was another like interesting part of this new interview with this doctor, Dr. Don Curtis, is that he talks about how he goes and leaves the room where the dead president is dead. And why are you laughing?
Dead. You just
Yeah.
one speech and you're
Shut
just
your mouth,
fuck
you
it up.
commie.
And Lyndon Baines Johnson is right outside in the waiting room. He said that he had no fear on his face. He's like, if this was a government coup, shouldn't he be like a little nervous? And he was like, wait, I had thought about it years later, and he was like, yeah, that's kind of suspicious. Yeah, that's kind of suspicious.
Now you're the asshole, huh?
Yeah. See, we're not laughing at the assassination. We're laughing at a frail old man, which is not good either.
No, but what the fuck took 70 years or however long it's been for him to finally be like, it fucking happened?
Exactly. And like,
he was afraid to say
I'm
it.
also wondering the same thing about the recent Trump assassination attempt in Butler, in Butler, Pennsylvania. Don't laugh about the Trump assassination.
No.
That was serious.
That was a good stutter.
You're a
Yeah.
piece of shit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that whole thing was like fucking crazy.
Yeah, like July 13th, 2024, when Thomas Crooks fired at Trump and like hit him in the ear, killed a spectator, injured a couple people.
Yeah, but what came out of that was the coolest fucking album cover that anyone will ever be able to use.
What-
Sorry.
Fight.
Worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but like, what was weird about that one is a local officer literally spotted him climbing up onto the roof with his rifle 20 minutes before he fired his shots. So they were aware that he was climbing up onto the roof with a rifle 20 minutes before he fired his shots. They had like lax security. Like, it was really weird.
Yeah,
Like, everything was really weird about it.
there was other people in the audience like filming and saying, "Hey, there's a guy on the roof" and shit too. So it's like, how does the Secret Service miss that. They don't. You know, it's weird.
It was staged.
Well, yeah. The
Oh
people who
my
say it's staged
God.
are the same people who are like, just shoot the gun out of the perp's hand. Like, it's not.
Yeah, no, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but do you know that? I forget how many Trump rallies were that year. I think it was over 100. But that, for some reason, is the only one that CNN broadcasted live.
Makes you look at the whole puzzle.
CNN, ABC, CNBC, all fake news.
But really, you got to look at the markets. I heard this today too, and I had to confirm. But apparently, the Bushes and the Cheneys own some companies that the day before they put on a basically a cash secured put on Donald Trump's media stock, betting it was going to go much lower. So basically, they and then the next day after that, they claimed it was a clerical error.
You clerically suck my balls.
Like, whoops. It
That's
wouldn't have
fucking
been an error had he been shot, but he was.
my
So, we're not-
God, that is just no one gives a fuck.
yeah.
Wow. I mean, you said it earlier that Bush Sr. was involved basically with the.
He was the director of the FBI when Kennedy was assassinated. Yep.
Exactly. So, I mean, the apple doesn't fall far from the assassination tree.
Yeah, when people talk
The
about
bullet doesn't. The second bullet doesn't fly from a different direction on the assassination tree.
Katana sword.
the grassy knoll isn't too far from the. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it's all just kind of like
It's all kind of sus, as the
all
kids would
kind
say.
of weird.
You know? It's always like you follow the money, man. Like right before 9/11, a bunch of people put a bunch of shorts on a bunch of airline stocks and shit. Like,
God.
Yeah.
What the fuck.
Yeah.
Never knew about any of this.
Yeah, they did that. Well, Alex Jones fucking said it on his show like 2 weeks before.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't like it when you tell the truth. They just hate that.
Yeah, they just fly a fucking plane into you if they don't like it. Apparently, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, do you
No,
know
that's how you change the minds of every single person in your country all at once.
Yeah, everyone went true-blooded American after that shit.
Well, the deep state provoked the war it needed to provoke, and not only that, took control of the conscience of America.
what you would call a false flag operation? Make them think one thing so they rally on your idea. So you can do whatever the hell you want. Remember right after that, like old W, direct the
Yeah, it was fun to say. W.
yeah, George W. Bush.
W.
I actually saw him in real life. And yeah.
What did his hands feel like?
I didn't get that close to him. I saw his speech. I actually saw Bill Clinton too when I was a kid. But
What did his hands feel like?
Oh, his dick tasted great in the Oval Office.
Whoa.
I gave him a Lewinsky.
You Lewinsky him?
I was Monica Lewinsky. No.
Oh.
Yeah, that fat bitch took my thunder.
I'm gonna Lewinsky.
No, but yeah, W. What the fuck was I about to say about old W? Yeah. So after that happened, it's like, yeah, these terrorists in Afghanistan, those bastards, let's invade Iraq. You know, like at the time, I was just like, America, yeah, let's invade whoever. Let's invade them. You know, but like, it clearly made no sense in retrospect, you know?
Wow, that is America at its finest.
Yeah, I heard that some of those September 11th hijackers some of them were actually used by the CIA as operatives before.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What?
I heard
You
that
just
earlier
heard that
today.
though?
Yeah, like in passing, I need to look that up. But
Yeah, don't point one.
God.
I'll send you point two Bitcoin
send me 0.3.
on my conspiracies about 9/11.
Yeah,
All
I get
right, this is serious.
That's another thing I heard when I was half asleep today, but I'm pretty, that I think that was actually a thing though. That like a couple of those hijackers were like they were operatives that were used, like they were trained by the CIA and used to, because they do that all the time. The government goes into places and they get locals and they train them and pay them to overthrow their own governments and do crazy shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, you know.
Liberia.
The fuck is up with you in Liberia? The fuck?
I just want to buy it.
Yeah, he was supposed to be Prince, and he was screwed out of his inheritance.
I mean, look at me.
You didn't
The
answer
Pale
email?
Prince.
You never heard of the Pale White Prince of Liberia?
Come.
The Translucent King, they called me.
Put your hands upon it.
Feel God within my hands.
It shines pure.
Yeah. Whoa. It's a sick, dark fucking world we live in.
Yeah. It's definitely bad, but there's good news. Kevin is done with Kanye
Oh,
is done with anti-Semitism.
I was about to say, no, I'm not. Kidding.
Kidding.
No.
Kidding.
Yeah, kidding.
Okay.
Was hast du gesagt?
Oh.
Was?
Yeesh.
Mein Freund, siehst du nicht?
You are gonna make YouTube flag you, buddy.
No, they don't care about that shit.
No,
They really
okay.
don't. As long as I don't say trans men or women or something.
No one is anti-Semitic.
Not even who?
Kanye West.
What?
Because he says that he is done with anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
I love all people.
Even Hitler?
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's what he used to say. I love Hitler, and people are like, what? I love all people.
that's like, well, he embodied the spirit of Jesus, he said, so that was his excuse then. But Kanye attributes his change of heart to a FaceTime call with his children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, whom he shares with ex-wife Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, all these people sound completely sane.
So he suggested this interaction inspired him to save the world again.
Yeah.
Kanye is going to be a superhero again.
Kanye is going to be a superhero again?
He's not anti-Semitic.
Do you-
He still loves everybody, and now he's going to be a superhero.
Do you mean he's graduated from...
Yeah, he
or
graduated
did he
again.
drop out from anti-Semitism
He
school?
got his doctorate.
He got a doctorate, and now he realizes it's bullshit. I don't know if I believe it.
Now I just get to listen to I Miss the Old Kanye on the way back home. Great.
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the soul Kanye.
Oh.
I ain't a fool Kanye.
What's he gonna do now, though? Like, I hope he does something. Like,
No, dude.
maybe he'll go some other sort of.
All his new music is like darker and like electronic and like it's really like what do you call it? Like those futuristic games, cyberpunk
Oh.
sounding, like, or at least the tracks that like I heard off in the past.
I've heard some of his new music. It's interesting.
Sing
Wait, you
some
don't-
of it.
I think they have one that's called
Yeah, sing
Heil
it. Heil Hitler, boop. Yeah,
Heil Booperler.
yeah, it's a very, very strange song.
Yeah, no, that one is very introspective because he forces you. I'm pretty sure that's the one where he forces you to watch like a group of like 50 black dudes just say blank Heil Hitler. I could say it if I was in Nigeria
Oh.
where I should be, or no, sorry, Liberia,
Liberia,
where I should be.
That is true. I'd let you say it at that point.
Anyways, Bully, his new album is set to come out June 15th. So,
And there's gonna be no anti-Semitism in it. Oh no, that's the one that is anti-Semitic. He's gonna be not anti-Semitic after this album.
well, we don't. Maybe he switches his personality a little bit by then.
No, Kanye.
But he still loves that part of him. Don't
Like
worry.
a transition album at the start. He's just full his latest song, and then by the end of it, he's like, "I love everybody, though. It's okay."
Yeah. It's the first song's called "I Love You" and the last song's called "I Hate You."
Not schizo at all.
It just slowly just falls.
Next album, Off His Meds. all fucked up.
Yeah, no. For first is on meds and last song off meds. Yeah, no, there is definitely a chance he got MK Ultra.
Oh yeah, he said it on the Timcast at one time. He said, "Oh yeah, there was actually a leaked message from his personal trainer. It was like, if you don't do this, we will dope you up so hard you'll never come out of it." So,
Man,
thought
some
that-
people have to pay for that.
all
Yeah, I
right.
thought that's what happened to that one bald bitch. The fucking Britney Spears.
Who
Wasn't
knows?
there
Yeah.
text messages.
So,
like,
something might have happened with her. Like something definitely happened.
well, I
with
know
her.
her
She was-
dad fucked her up. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it-
Dad didn't doctor.
There's a CIA conspiracy called kitten training for that one. Yeah, they believe that it's like some of these little these young girls, they basically brainwash them from the beginning and
That's what we're calling it.
through
now.
molestation.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I zoned out for like
That
20
word brought you back, huh?
20 seconds before you just said that,
Yeah.
and so wait, what are you talking about?
There's a conspiracy theory called that the CIA does something called kitten training, and it's basically like brainwashing young people from a very early age through molestation. And a lot of people think that's what happened to Britney, because I don't know.
I mean, dude, they're attacking us on all fronts in our minds.
Wouldn't
Like
say, no.
every single way you think that they could attack our minds, they're implementing some sort of agenda to try to get at least some of that done. It's disgusting.
Oh yeah, definitely. And if you look at what's going on with all the Diddy shit, I wonder if the full extent of that will ever come out. Or
But speaking of kitties,
That was nice.
good
All right.
transition.
Well, Japan, as always, have figured something out about cats, and they have figured out.
Wait, cat girls?
Not yet. We're getting there though.
Fuck.
They figured out why cats are orange. Everybody's day-old question. I fucking know. It apparently has something to do with the mutation with the fucking X chromosome, and it controls the actual color of it. But you have to give me a second before I sound like a retard.
Too late.
Ba. Yeah, females have to have 2 chromosomes, so
I think for every moment of radio silence, I'm gonna zoom the camera into your face.
it's gonna be looking at my fucking testicles in like 30 seconds at that point,
How many?
they're gonna your testicles are in your mouth.
if I'm working correctly.
Wait, how many chromosomes do you have?
Hey.
One too many.
But yeah, females have 2 X chromosomes, so they need the mutation on both to be fully orange. Otherwise, they get the patchy calico patterns and shit like that. Big news.
Is that so? I know that orange cats are mostly male. I'm sure that has something to do with what you just said.
Exactly. It has everything to do with it, and that's why they've figured out why that's the case.
Ah, so they've pinpointed it. I thought you were about to talk about how the orange color did something cooler than
Like
that. But
through evolution and shit like that.
yeah, I
Just
don't
now
know.
they're orange.
I was just expecting a dose of something much better.
No, that's it. That's it. Unless you,
Like maybe the stripes of the cat like breaks the line of sight of the predator or the prey that it's trying to hunt or run away from or stalk, or while it's in a field of grass, depending on the pattern.
nope, that's just your form of autism. Nope, that's
Are you sure? I mean, they maybe you sure they didn't evolve in some sort of way like that? I mean, maybe.
maybe
Like-
that's why the mutation happened.
Maybe certain cat predators are colorblind and orange is hard to see or something.
You in the forest, make
Yeah.
them orange.
And that actually is a thing.
That's what I thought.
It-
Well-
and I think the orange color from an orange cat, where it became orange from an orange bat, is a cool color. So it actually
Pretty
blends
dope
well.
ass color.
It blends well in dark conditions. So you don't really think about it like that, because the orange is it stands out. But when an orange cat gets in the dark, dude, and it's just sitting there in the corner and it's just plotting, just looking at your jugular vein, it's like, I think I have enough bite force to get through that.
Well, I mean, it is a mutation, so I'd assume something of evolution forced it to cause the mutation. So maybe.
Maybe.
I wonder, like, what the kill count is for cat to man. Like,
I know they eat dead body. Like, they won't fucking give you much time after you die before they eat you. So,
so it's like a like 1 trillion versus like what, dude? Like house cat. 40? You think like 40 house cats have like delivered fatal
blows.
attacks?
Humans?
Yeah.
Grok it. Yeah, I'll grok it. Fuck it, I'm already on it.
How many cats are responsible for murder? This is
Yeah, no, I mean like, and I'm also interested in the age of the murders. Like it's really easy to kill like an old lady if you're a cat, but like I want to know like what like an army vet. Like has any like army vet been taken out by a
trained
cat?
cat killer.
Yeah.
How many of them died in the fucking line of work?
Like, and then I want to know what that cat looks like.
Well, they're not orange because orange cats are the sweetest cats ever. Rest in peace, Tommy.
Like a cat killing a kid doesn't count. That's not fair.
Yeah, I had an orange cat.
Like I want to like
It's not as cool.
He killed
Yeah.
6 people.
like. Do you think the cats in like third world countries have more bone mass? Like, do you think they're tougher? Like,
Ooh, so there's nothing that like correlates cat to like fucking shanking somebody on the street, but there's a lot of fucking incidents where a lot of car crashes and shit are caused by cats.
Nah.
Hit them where it hurts, just run out on the road and like jart back.
Yeah, that's why
No.
cats are smart. Dogs
No.
just get hit.
no, that's not good enough. You got to dig deeper, because I think this phenomenon needs to be studied.
Grok's like, do you mean lions? And like, no, normal house cats. How many murders?
Grok's like, and that. Would you like to know more about this?
Oh.
And what are you planning?
It gets even a little more fucked up. Historical reports like a 1930s newspaper article and 2000s case in Devon, UK claims that cats smothered infants by lying on their faces.
There we go.
There it is.
Okay, so we got like a
Now,
we got a smarty.
It's either that or I guess a fucked up cover story that stuck. It was my cat. Did.
Ooh.
Right. Yeah, Casey Anthony wasn't thinking this through.
She had to wave. She could have just got a cat.
That must have been one fat bitch, dude.
Oh yeah,
That cat-
just a fucking 30-pound cat.
And you know what? If it was fat, that means they loved it.
It's
So like it wasn't abused. Like it didn't have any malice.
It didn't want to spread the love. It said, "My love." Plot. Now it's back on the cat.
You're making me cry live on the stream, man.
Yeah.
I'll do that. What do you think the cats were like in Poland, 1939?
Scared. and I think it was London. They tried to use cats to deliver mail. Failed miserably.
No shit, dude.
Because they just went wherever they wanted.
Do you think like on the scale of cat testosterone over the years, do you think like it like jumped up when the war happened? Like, do you think the cats just like they knew?
No.
No, not at all. I think they just got fucked up like everything else.
You know, you don't think there was like a fucking like an allied cat camp and like an Axis cat?
Yeah, no.
And, like there's meow. You don't think the sniper's sitting in the crow's nest like fucking shooting allied cats, like saving their Axis cat? Like
At that point, it's just every animal against every other animal. You're a
Like-
different colored deer. Get them.
yeah,
It's
exactly,
terrible.
exactly. Like
Yeah. It's sad. 90% of cats joined the Nazis.
I gotta watch Saving Private Ryan again.
Holy
gotta
shit.
study
The
this
study
phenomena.
the cats.
The tapes.
Yeah.
Gotta do some tape time and see what the cats are doing.
Oh man, those cats! If they joined the Nazis, then it must have been lethal in hunting the Jews.
Just carving little swastikas and
Tell by their smell. And they're just smelling people online.
Yeah, gefelte.
Smell like gefilte fish. I knew it.
All
You're
right,
dead.
that's fucked up.
Yep, that's it.
No, it's all jokes. It's all jokes. Jokes are good for the world. Come on.
Come on. Why you being mad?
Look, the world is healing. Kanye is anti-Semitic no longer.
That was good.
That was not what. Don't even. No. Though I have been playing a lot of Nazi zombies lately.
Oh, if it wasn't $80 40 years after it released, I'd be playing with you.
Black
Fuck.
Ops 1?
It's like $60 still. You have to wait on. I know you go fucking deal shopping and you got your own fucking employee card, but no, it's still $60 on fucking Microsoft Store.
Do you remember the map 5 in Black Ops?
Is that what the one with all the president?
Exactly. It had
That was
JFK.
fun.
It had JFK, Richard Nixon. It had that one Cuban guy from the Cuban Missile Crisis.
It was Fidel Castro.
It had Fidel Castro.
And, it was, Cuban.
And then some really boring
No,
secretary dude.
It was Cuban's. It was Nixon's vice president. Can't remember the name of Nixon's vice president, but I know this. Agnew.
He was the guy you.
It was Agnew.
Spiro Agnew.
Spiro Agnew.
Yeah, he was the guy you didn't want to be.
Yeah.
Duh.
Couldn't you get the fucking like Eminem song to play if you had the red phones or something?
Yeah, dude. I'm not afraid.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know in Nuketown in the original Black Ops, if everyone shot off all the heads of the mannequins,
Sick fuck.
Rolling Stones song would play. I forget which one. I think it's Paint It Black would play if you yeah. I always heard that. I never did it.
Yeah, nerd. Fucking nerd.
You and your video games, my video
Dude, you
games.
play video games?
Sorry, I wasn't a loser.
Yeah, right. What video games are you playing right now, Taldi? What are you simulating currently?
Right now, I am playing Web Fisher, which is fucking, I think, just full of weirdos. It's a weirdo fucking game.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Explain yourself.
All right. Well, when I'm bored after work at 5 o'clock in the morning and have too much energy, I go on.
You are going in the wrong direction. So 1 point off. Continue.
on my computer that I paid too much money for. I play
Another point off.
web fishing.
3.
What the fuck is
And-
web fishing?
It's literally you're a fucking little character and you just fish and you upgrade your little lure.
So you're
and your
fake
little
fishing
bait.
now?
Yes, better than my fake restaurant game after my restaurant real job.
All right.
What
All
other
right, You're
fakes?
bringing it back. I'll give you 1 point. Do you remember the Bass Pro Fishing games?
Yeah, that shit was unnecessarily fucking good.
I never once played them. I saw them. Yeah.
Dude, I remember playing them for Nintendo 64. I'm gonna bring the Wii up here. I'm gonna make you fish on the Wii.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna really culture you. I'm gonna turn you into a redneck.
Too late. What do you mean?
I'm gonna bring you out into the sticks, boy. We're gonna play some Wii.
We're gonna fake fish. Well, can we fake gut it too? when we
Yeah,
get it?
dude.
Yeah,
Well,
just stab, stab, stab.
what? Do that again?
The UK version just
Oh yeah. Saw it. There you go. You get some practice in.
if you do bring the Wii up here though, I want to play Wii Sports.
Oh yeah.
Do a little tournament.
Play a little bowling.
Amateur.
You can play JFK Assassinator.
There is a game like that actually.
Wow.
There was that.
I was joking.
I read about this a long time ago. I think this came out when I was like in grade school. So there's a very old game where
Gay school.
you could be yeah. You could be Lee Harvey Oswald, and like apparently
You could free roam the map and just
apparently it was like really really hard, but you could try to assassinate Kennedy in like this video game.
Oh, was it really free roam?
No, it wasn't free roam. It was like yeah.
Try
Apparently it
this
was
building.
yeah. I never played it, but definitely
So,
definitely a thing.
We're gonna play it on stream.
Yeah, well, when I heard this is old, so it probably looks like Wolfenstein. Probably can't even
Stein.
see the head explode, you know.
All right, I think we should end it there.
Yep. Enough assassination talk.
Yeah, you know, I think that will end today's episode of RK Ultra. Please follow us on X and Instagram at RK Ultraverse. Please, in the comments below, tell us who was the second gunman on the grassy knoll and why is George Bush innocent?
Yeah.
Yeah, explain it.
Give me the bullet talk, man. Comment it down below. CIA man.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, bots. I dare you.
I dare you. Let us know.
I dare you to flood the comments with 50,000 comments of bullshit.
We'd love it. Or we'd hate it.
I'd hate it.
I'll respond to every single one of them. I promise.
I'll go cry to my mother.
Alrighty, folks. Have a good night. Again, check us out on all social media platforms.
Find us on www.rkultra.com.
And follow us because we'll be following you straight to the grassy knoll.
No,
Bang, bang,
Straight
bang.
to Kanye West's.
I'm not getting shot.
Yeah, no.
I'm not.
I ain't no shooter, man.
I ain't.
I don't want any part of this. I don't want to get MK Ultra'd.
Just letting the CIA gain the facial recognition real fast.
They already did years ago.
Just letting it so.